So we're back to farm the steam vaults. Now let's do it. Ah, Alliance rocking the Tainted Core macro. Yelling it out here. We love to see it. Let's go. Wow, we still have really bad lag. It's a shame. Chest is up, not locked. Lovely. Yeah, we're good. No resists. Nice one. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as the big guy doesn't resist, then we're fine. Good stuff. It's a clean bolt. Macro 1. Gouge. Macro 2. Boots. Alright, both of them here. That's nice. Perfect. Lovely. Strength. That's so nice. We got, I think, 2 or 3 agi earlier. 2 spirit. Maybe 2 agi, 2 spirit. I think that was it. And then we get a strength. Locked. That's alright. Let's prep it. Go straight away. Cloaking it. Animal bandage. Because we can. So I think we have time to wait here. We're going to find out soon. Yeah, we're good. I think we'll sprint now. Stamina. Still worthless. Old stamina. Welcome back. Thank you, In Flames. Good to be back. Hey King, have you tried the rogue strat for Netherspite? Is that the double beam strat? I saw Simon Eyes doing it. I would love to do it. But I don't want to make requests in the guild. But I might mention it to Bane at some point. Could be something to try. Or I could just put my own group together and do a Kara and do it then. I might do that actually. Less headache for the people who are already spending so much time and energy organizing. Like, I don't know how many raids they do a week anymore. It's like a lot. A lot. What up? I love your stream. It's quite entertaining. Colo Kick, thank you. Keep it up. I will. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. There's a lot of trepidation, self-doubt in all of the things that we try to endeavor to do. So to hear those things coming from somebody who enjoys what I am doing, that means a lot to me. I mean that. So thank you. Got some suggestions for you that would be very helpful in improving your stream. I am open to all suggestions, 100%. I know that there's a lot that I need to fix, improve, things like that. So I'm all ears, brother. I will take everything you have to say on board. Oh, we got a Night's Eye. That's nice. Not worth much now, but Discord, Snapchat, Lethal Forward. Alright. Got you. Take me to the next level, bro. Take me there. Lift me up. Raise me. My carp's gone. We picked. Eat that. Throw the dolls. Like so. Cool. A little bit more game volume, I think. Alright, clean first run. Sitting at 300 and it'll be 40 gold by the time we get out. Wow, even less. It's dropping sharp because it's our first run, right? Reset and go again. Man, I love this little lamp. I absolutely love this set. The grave robber. Grave robber garb. Sapping it up. 325. Let's push it. Let's get some rubies. Let's get some money. Same chest again. Not locked again. Lovely. So we're actually going to sap her this time. Oh, look at this. We're going to do the big pull. We're going to do the big boy pull. We got Addy fell and the chest. So we're going to pull him. We're going to run through the dungeon. Get back. Crack that chest. Mine that mine. And get out of dodge before he comes back and mine that mine. So we're doing one chest and 2 mines in one pull. That's what we're going to do now. Everything's up. Yep. Oh, see that frostbolt as well. That's why you cloak. Okay, so we still got our boots and we got our prep. This is good. Do we want... I'm going to save this witness pot. So we're not going to use a super healer. Good. Good, good, good. This is good. Let's crack that. Let's pop our prep now. I think we're going to boots over this. We might get killed here, that's the problem. I think we're good. We are good. Gonna boots. Okay, this is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good enough. We can get this chest. Oh, we need to vanish first. Nice, we got a night's eye. There's another frog over here somewhere. There he is. Frog step. Mine. There's the big guy. Bollocks. Alright. It's so annoying. we could have got it all. We should have gone a little faster at the corner. If we had done that, then we would have been able to get all three. It would have been a clutch pull. We'll get there. Smith Gray 7. Hey mate, you're doing an awesome job on your stream. It's super fun to watch. I would love to your fan and a friend. Add me up on Discord. Spankser. Alright, Spankser. Thank you for the kind words and your offer of friendship. I will add you on Discord. Not locked. Lovely. We have our trinket, so we can get that straight away. Yeah, let's not bother distracting. We don't need to. Sand brother. There we go. EDDD. 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 Holy Christ. I can just say the same. I love to try all new strats and stuff with my own rogue. Greetings from Germany. No, bro. I'm flying to Germany Wednesday week. I'm flying from Hanoi to Munich. Gonna be staying in Bavaria. We're gonna be eating some bratwurst, and we're gonna eat it the right way. Apparently, we're gonna be playing some Magic the Gathering, doing a draft with some friends, and generally having a good time. Let's do this shenanigans thing. Watch. Ooh. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. I think we'll just vanish now. Then we're going to be going from Bavaria up to Essen, where I'm going to be staying with another friend of mine, playing some WoW and having a good time generally. Then we'll take a train over to Haarlem, where I have a twin sister, and I'm going to go and visit her and my brother-in-law and my two nephews. And I'm going to fly back to Ireland, take the train down to my hometown, and I'm going to surprise another friend of mine. It's his 40th birthday, and he doesn't know I'm coming. And there's friends of his from Vietnam here coming with me. So he's going to be, there'll be a tear or two, I think, shed, and a lot of pints drank, and a good time had by all. Whereabouts in Germany do you hail from? There is no wrong way to eat bratwurst. Oh, it's the first I heard of it. But we gotta resist. Now we're in trouble. We're gonna have boots. that... Oh. Keep hopping. I wonder if the SAT guy has come out yet. He might not have. We should have dropped combat by now. So I think... There he is. Don't we have our... Ah, did we? I think we did. I'm gonna stay here and spam gouge, hoping. Oh, he got us though. Alright. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Hop to drop. Hop to drop combat. There we go. Well, that's our resist out of the way. We get one every few runs, so we're golden now. I mean, we could get one right away again. That's RNG, but most likely we won't. I got something in my eye. Who's that guy? Give me my money. Oh. There we go. So we're sitting at an average of 350 gold an hour so far this week. We haven't done as many runs as we would like because we've been busy making videos and raiding and so on and so forth. But the 4 hours that I have screenshotted, we got 405 gold in 1 hour, 295 in the other, 250 in the third, and 350 and 370. So we're just a little bit north of 350 gold per hour. Still very good. Gold per hour. And it's only going to get better. The gems have pretty much bottomed out as much as they can. I don't think rubies and topaz are going to drop much more in this phase at least. But the shards are going up, the scrolls are going up, the mana pots are going up. So it bottomed out at the end of last phase and now it's starting to come up again. Have fun here. Oh, I will. I always do. Always do. 24. That's good. We have 12 extra minutes because the lockout timer doesn't start until you leave the dungeon. So 12 divided by 5 is what? 2.4? So we got 2.4 minutes to add to each run. I mean, we don't have to add it, but we've got 12 minutes at the end. So we can die, we can take our time, we can go over by like 14, you know, we can go to 14 and a half minutes, a little bit less. And then we'll just roll through to the next 5, and then we go down to 12-minute runs. making this new step, the steam step, stepping behind those little steam surgers to create distance. We ticked it once, we're leaving it. I'm not doing all that again for half a node. Saw your video about parsing gruels. You actually failed that stomp of his. In what moment exactly should be vanished? Probably same like Nefarian mechanic. Izzy's 1544. What's up? How you doing, bro? Yeah. So when I was in Bangkok, I was living in Bangkok from September until about 3 weeks ago. And in Bangkok, I had a slightly different ping. And I missed his slam once in Bangkok. And I vanished through it every other raid. And I raided it every week. And in Bangkok, when I saw his cast bar was at halfway, that's when I'd vanish. Because it's a 1 second or a half second cast. So when it was halfway, I'd click. And since I came back to Hanoi, or since I came to Hanoi, it's locked. But we're going to go for it anyway. We're going to chance it. I came to Hanoi at slightly different ping, and I just missed it. But I would aim for halfway. If your ping is exceptionally good, oh, it opened. Nice. If your ping is exceptionally good, when I say bad ping, I'm talking about 220 to 240 in Bangkok. So that's a fifth, well, a quarter of a second. Which is like kind of a long time when you're talking about ping relative. So if your ping's a little bit faster, if his bar is at halfway and your ping is like 20 and you click it at halfway, you might vanish too soon. So you probably want to be a little bit further up from half, maybe like 2/3. But you just got to feel it out. But yeah, we got super lucky. We got a 99 and we still managed, or rather we scuffed the vanish and we still managed to get a 99. The same thing happened this week, except slightly different. I was too high on threat. My raid lead, guild lead said, yo, bacon, vanish. So I had to vanish early. It was the first time that had happened. So I vanished early, knowing I was gonna then not be able to vanish his slam. And yeah, we vanished early and then we got hit with the slam, but we still did a 99. We actually got a better parse this week. We got 1726 and the one you saw, the video, was 1678. I was exposing in this one, but in this I wasn't exposing and nobody was. So we were lacking expose on the boss. I still managed to increase DPS by 50. But I mean, a lot of that can be put down to RNG. Just getting more hits, more crits, blah blah blah. Back to your roots. Yeah, yes. Exotech. Back to my roots indeed. Look how broke I am, bro. I don't even have 300 gold anymore. And I've pulled around 70,000 gold out of here since launch. So I'm feeling super broke. Is that locked? It is. Let's prep it, step it. I've missed, yearned for the vaults, but I've been so busy making videos, trying to make videos. That I haven't had too much time to do this, but now we're back. Am I mining an NG? I am. I am indeed. I have a second rogue now who's also mining NG, and I am going to switch over to him to do Steamvaults. He has the boots and the belt and the Charm of Alacrity. He doesn't have Morrows, he doesn't have any of the spell hit stuff, so I won't be doing too much picking with him. But honestly, I just want to farm with bacon because of this swag suit I got on him. And the little lamping. Just running along with a little lamp. I love it. So I'm enjoying that. I squeeze the most out of it. But what we're going to do is, he's mining NG, he'll farm here. And this is my combat swords rating spec. And this is currently my second spec for farming. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to a harp spec, which it stands for Hemo, Adrenaline Rush, and Preparation. And it's a PvP build. But a couple of people posted under some of my videos saying, dude, you gotta try harp. Oh, we got another resist. I think I'll leave it like this. He said, dude, you gotta try harp for mana tombs. It's so good. You don't have to switch spec all the time. You get prep, you get adrenaline rush and blade flurry, and you also get serrated blades, which is armor pen. And he said you can just melt through packs, and that was intriguing to me. I like that. So I really want to try it out. And somebody else just commented like a couple of days ago saying, bro, I can second this. I just switched to harp because I read this guy's comment just to try it out. And he said it's so good. So I want to make a video about that. And then my second rogue will farm here. And McBacon will farm mana tombs with the harp spec on the off spec. And I'll switch his second profession after a while. Probably to enchanting. Oh my god. Look at this. That's so rare. It's so rare to get 2 resists like that. So what are we doing here? How much time have we got left on that? That's incredibly rare. I think what we'll do is we're 30 seconds. When he comes out of sap, we're going to be at 30 seconds. Maybe we'll be able to vanish him. I'm not going to go into corner straight away because we have blind up as well. Hey, 8 seconds. I think we're good here. Now I'm just curious. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh. Mate, when I saw that pickaxe coming at me, he was just swimming, of course. But, you know, I may or may not have to change my trousers. I can neither confirm nor deny. Have I got the NG goggles yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got them. So we went to SSC, midnight launch. And at 11:59, rather at 11:58, I had gone already to the trainer, but there were no goggles. So I assumed that maybe they'd go live with the raid. So at 11:58, I started swimming from the front of SSC across the lake. And then another resist, bro. What is going on? That's crazy. Yeah, I ran basically and then flew over to the trainer and I asked my raid to give me a summon. And it was ticking down, and at 0000, a few seconds after, the raid went live. And I heard it on Discord, obviously. And then I clicked on him and I learned the NG goggles, accepted the summon, ran into the raid, and I didn't have an arc light spanner on me. Oh wait, he's still in. Let's wait here for him. Didn't have an arc light spanner, but luckily someone in the guild had one, and I crafted them there and then at the start of the raid, which felt good. They're so good. Now he's got to be out. Oh, what the hell? Bro, did you see that? I'm out of combat. I didn't have to jump. I didn't have to move. We just figured something out. Or rather, we just got data that we can use to figure something out. Mate, that's so good. I'm gonna have to think about that. See how we can use that. Just pickpocketed a living ruby first run. Great start. Eye rainbow. 100%. 100%. That's a great start. I got a ruby from a pocket sometime in the last week. That was the first ruby I ever got from pockets. But I don't know what is going on with the resists. We had 3 resists there, which is crazy. Yeah, very strange. Alright, there's our cloud. Addy NFL. Alright. Yeah, picking a ruby, there's nothing quite like it. It's some feeling. We had 3 topaz last week within like 24 hours from the slaves. So we had really good at RNG last week. We got a ruby as well. That's when we got it. But now, this run, That's the worst resist RNG I've ever had. It's very rare to get a resist with this much spell hit. But to get 3 in the same run, that's exceptionally rare. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I don't care about the cost of water walking. I'm just using them. Bro, where is my beer? My beer or my bear or my beard? Which one? I can only assume you mean beard. I shaved it off. It's getting hot here in Hanoi. But it grows back thick and it grows back quick. So don't worry about it. It'll be back. It comes for me in the night. There's nothing I can do about it. Ghost. What server do I play on? I play on Thunderstrike, PvE, EU. That's run 3. 12, 24, 36. So we're 6 minutes over time. But like I said, it's 12 minutes to spare. So we're 6 minutes behind. Or ahead of time. Let's reset. I'm kind of gutted that I passed on the opportunity to SR Badge of the Swarm Guard back in Classic. It's simming higher than DSD on 30 seconds to 50 seconds. Any fight that lasts that long, it's simming 10 DPS higher than DST, which is absolutely insane. Oh, I got a Corium. Oh, Corium isn't. Didn't show up there. 0 gold, right? No resists. Nice one. Is it locked? No. How are we looking up here? We don't actually care where they are actually. Because we have our belt and we can use it. Like so. Oh, maybe I was a bit premature. Yeah, that was a mistake. That's alright, we'll get it on the way back. Honestly, I'm genuinely rusty. Like, genuinely. I spent so long in here, so much time on this farm. And when I started making videos, like, if I'm making a video, then I don't want to farm or play at all. It's kind of hard to describe because I have this feeling that the video needs to get done. And that if I don't do it, I'm just gonna slide into apathy and not do it. So I get freaked out and I have to just focus on it 100%. But because I'm new to content creation and I don't know how to edit videos, I have to learn all of that. So a video that might take an experienced content creator like, a day or two to make takes me 10 days. So there was such a long period of time where I wasn't doing this. And honestly, like, I come back and then I'm making these stupid mistakes. It's just kind of crazy. But yeah, priority number one is get the money back up. Need sappers. Sappers for raid. I'm really liking that blind step. Started doing that about a week ago. Bro, what are we doing? This is what I'm talking about. My timing is way off. It's crazy. We'll get back to it. And just after I said, we got one resist, we're safe now, I got two more in one run. That never happens. You normally go like 2-3 runs at least without seeing a single resist. We got 3 in one. You bought the 1200 gold bags? Oh yeah, got 4 of them. We bought those early. Yeah, we got ridiculous with it. We bought 2 blink strikes just, even though we knew it wouldn't be better DPS, just for the memes. Oh, we got another resist, bro, what the hell? Okay, you can get gouged, you can get blinded. do have the belt, so that's alright. I'm gonna jump in here. Now we're gonna pop the belt. They split. Uh-oh. He's gonna drop, but the Naga are coming. No, they're not. Well, I'm re-stealthing when I have the chance. X-Files music, please. Strange things going on in here tonight. Oh my god, bro, you look like undead. You better believe it. Undead all the way. You bought the 1200, yes. Too bad. If only you on the same server with me, will send you some gold I got from farming by learning your video. Nah, bro. Horde Misfits, love you. You really helped me. Got my bank filled with Ada and Felor. Nice. What belt? This belt. The only belt. The Nigh Invulnerability belt. It's just an extra little shield. It's not little actually. It's 4k. 4,000 damage shield. I mean, I'm in almost full. Show you now. Almost full bis. Phase 1 bis. I'm missing Skulkers and DSD. Everything else you see here, I had tier 4 helm, and I had the bis phase 1 bracers. And now I have NG goggles, bis phase 2 bracers, and bis phase 2 ring. But we were almost full bis, and we're still just under 8k health. This gives you a 4k shield. That's half my HP. It's absolutely insane. Ah, I forgot. Look at that. Because we have the goggles now, we can see the gas cloud. Oh, I have to wear them. I have to wear them. Alright, one sec. Let's switch back to our SV suit. Then put on the goggles. Maybe is that why you were asking me about the goggles earlier? In the context of the swamp gas? Makes sense now. Where are they? There they are. I'm making my goggles right now. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, they're unreal. I need to. Actually, I probably already have enough. I'm on the waiting list in my guild for Belt of Deep Shadow. So, once the warriors and anyone who needs Nether Vortex to upgrade their weapons, like Executioner and the warrior weapon, and so on. Once they get their Nether Vortex, it'll go down the line to less plywood, so we can make Deep Shadow, which is gonna be insane. It's a belt of 100 deaths for me in my gear set is a 45 DPS upgrade, and it gives you the 2 slots. But belt of, that's 100 deaths, Belt of Deep Shadow is 20 to 25 DPS upgrade. So it's half, but like 25 is still a lot of DPS. For example, the ring, you know, this is phase 1 BIS. If I swap this out for phase 2 BIS, like Ranger General, the DPS increase is about 10. The Talon of Ashara, main hand sword, if I swap that out for my Blink Strike, the DPS increase is about 50 for me. So to get 25 DPS from a belt is really good. It also gives us 19 hit rating, I think, or 14. A nice little chunk of hit, which is really good because we're going to be hit starved in this phase. And you also get those 2 belt slots, which Death Dealer doesn't have. You get 20 hit, so Deep Shadow replaces your hit. And you get hiccup, sorry. And you get 2 sockets to put in whatever you want. They're really important. Any of you who sim know how nice it is to have extra sockets, because when you need hit, you socket hit, and when you don't need hit, you socket agi, and it just gives you this freedom. There we go. We didn't get that second chest either, did we? Disgraceful. Shameful. Shameful. But here we go. 13 seconds on prep, let's do it. Well, no, not swamp gas. I was just wondering if the goggles were out yet. Yeah, they are. I'm not super sold on how they look. I definitely prefer. Yeah, you know what? We'll switch back to Deceiver. I always know where the gas cloud is anyway, and even if I can't see it, it's not hard to find, right? Just for the lulz. We're gonna frog step it. This is why you need to have your timing down. We got 2 failures, and we got another 3rd one, and we had plenty of time here for a 4th attempt. Look at that. We might even, probably we wouldn't have got 5 off. It's definitely 4. Alright, we're done. Snake step. Now, the reason why that's 240 is because we're actually behind time. This is run 4, so we need to do one more. I think. Yeah. We got 9 minutes to lock out, so we're going to zoom this one. And we should be good. We still have our water walking up, so let's try and get the most out of that. No chest left. That's good. We don't want to see a chest here. We're trying to save our water walking. Nice one. What's that? Addy. Probably ignore that since we want to do a fast run. That one's locked. Okay. We could try the legendary, mythic 2 chests, 1 pull. I was going for a while ago as a cool video to make, and I almost got it once, but I had bad patrol timing. This is good. Okay, let me think about this for a second. I think we can do this. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try and get 2 chests, 1 pull. We don't have prep. It would be nice to have prep. Okay, let's just go for it. Get out of it. Keep running. Get away from me. Well, we have our sprint now at least, which is good. Okay, now we see him. He's the first one. I think we'll just boots here. Unfortunately, not the best timing ever on this guy. But we are ahead of the pack by a good bit. So we might be able to make it. And we have blind, that's good. Don't think we're gonna make it. We can kind of stop them in there. We can kind of stop them in their tracks. If you saw that, we can use that. Oh, we were so close there. I think we would have been able to get it. Where are you going? What the hell? Alright, well. So this is about 60 gold per run. Yes. Yes, it is. At the moment on my server. I'll show you my screenshots. From this week. Gold per hour, 371. These are 1 hour blocks. I save it, reset, like snap it, reset, and start again. 371, 405, 296, and 335. So 200 low, sorry, 300 low, 400 high, 335, 370, 350, right? That's with not perfect play, but you can die, you can scuff a chest, but as long as you're getting both chests and the mines in 12 minutes, which you can do easily, even if you die once. Well, you can die maybe once or twice in an hour, but so it's still really, really good gold. So close. You're a monster. One pull, two chests. That's beyond crazy. It is a bit tilted, but we love it. We love it. They have to be the right chests, though. The best chest for the two chest, one pull strat is chest 8, because you can get it like right there when you come up the ramp. No, it isn't actually, because those guys are there beside it and you can't click it. Sorry, this is my theory crafting from the last time I was doing this. I assumed that would be the best, but it's not. So the best is actually what we just had, which is chest 5, because it's the closest one to the tunnel and the easiest one to pull, and chest 6, because it's the closest one to the top of the tunnel. So you want them both. You want 5 and 6. I mean, it's not, I'm not saying you can't do it, but those are that's the easiest combo. 5 and 6, and the best is that they're both unlocked. That's the easiest way. I'm gonna reset. Oh, we were so close to that with that one as well. If he hadn't have seen us, I think we would have been able to open that one. Because the chicks, like the sorceresses, are slower. They're always slithering behind the guys. And it was all guys coming out the front there. So I think we might have been able to open it. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Go for a quick smoke. back with a vengeance. Guess you need both vanish and prep ready for both chests. Yeah, it's really optimal. We didn't have prep there. But yeah, that's probably the best, probably the way. We're going to reset here actually, because it was the first run around. And we only did 4. So we'll just record 5 run hours. No chest left, no chest right. Sound. Nice one. No Boglord mine. Addy. Let's get it. Mic went a lot louder in my ears anyway. Lovely. No resist. Perfect. Well, this is going to be a clean run. I can tell this is going to be a good one. Just need a living ruby now. Where's our chest? It's locked. We could do that. Nah, let's just play it safe. Great timing here. Whoops. Fat fingered that one. But it's all good. I'll move this a little bit away from the mic. Or the mouse rather. Because it's clicking. Put it up there. Like so. Still clicking a bit more. Whatever. It's good. Let's go. Start a new session, bro, on your Kiwi. Done it. You're ahead of me. Great minds think alike. Lovely. Look at that timing. Unreal. We're back. We're back. 9 seconds. Nice. On blind. Whoa. It's boots then. Oh, we boots. And we stepped. But the frog was not facing the right direction. That's alright. We can still get it. Damn. Oh well, so much for the clean run. We get on the way back out. Let's open some boxes. The frog kicked me back, exactly. He slapped me. Slapped me away. Aren't there some lockpicking gloves you can wear? Yeah, I'm wearing them. Gives you 5 extra lockpicking, but it doesn't guarantee the open. You still get failures, unfortunately. Ah, session start. Now I know what you mean. Now I know what you're talking about. I set this to automatically start when I zone in, but of course, finished the session, didn't I? So I've fallen out of the habit of manually starting it. So there you go. You're right. And I was blind and deaf and dumb. Oh, we got a blue. Nice. That's 20 gold. 1871, 19 gold. Alright. Yeah, I prefer the Deceiver. How did that go to 900? That's some bullshit. That's because we just started and I put that at 38. Let's change that. How much spell hit am I running? 42, I think. 45. We got 21 from the ring. 12 from that one. That's 33. The lamp gives us 12. 45. We don't have to use the dress anymore. We can't shiv with the lamp, but I like the lamp. I like it. It's got a proper grave robber, crypt keeper. Jesus. The Scryer's tabard goes really well with the deceiver. And even the NG boots, kind of grey, go with the gloves. So everything works. Probably the main reason, and it's got everything, right? This is the SV farming loadout I've put together. For me, like, you need spell hit, you need physical hit for gouge, sap, and I think blind. I'm not sure if blind is affected by spell hit or not. But you need physical hit, you need spell hit, you need your dodge trinkets, you need your boots and your belt, you need the gloves, and then everything else is kind of your choice. So we've got it all in one. This is Blade of Eternal Darkness, just for the memes. But I like having Blade of Eternal Darkness and the Lamp of Peaceful Radiance. Bit of yin yang going on. And we're at 6 minutes. So let's get this. Nice. 59 seconds. Should be enough. Get out of there. Run away. Oh, now we vanish. Straight into a flagpole. Smooth. Schmood. There we go. I don't know what is up with this. Why it's saying 600. Hold on, did we get everything? at the chest. That was a fast run. Okay. I love lamp. Yeah. Anchorman. Anchorman. I find the first chest when locked to be the hardest chest. In here, the rest I've done. Rizzo Schizo. I was finding it hard. My chat background is black, so hard for me to see your name. I find the first chest when locked to be the hardest. The rest I've done enough that they're easy as can be. I do different pathing than you, but the same concept. Yeah. With the first chest, if it's... maybe it's here, we'll see. Yeah, if it's unlocked, I just go to there. And if it is locked, oftentimes I usually just wing it and chance it and go to there anyway. Because by the time you've collected the mines, gone up here, get your second chest with a prep or with the cloaking device, then go get the mines and the moats, and on the way back out again, you get another shot at that chest with your boots and your belt and whatever. Locked. Minutes on boots. The belt is up though. I think we'll just go. Yep. Hopefully we don't pull those water lilies. Nice distract. Belt. Do you prefer this method instead of frost grenades? Oh no, I love frost grenades. That's why I have them here. It's just, if it's unlocked, I'll use frost grenades because it's so fast and you're guaranteed to crack the chest. But if it's locked, then I'll do this method because when you do it like this, now I know if you've been watching for the last few runs, I've scuffed a lot of the pulls. I'm rusty as hell and out of practice. But generally, when you get your timing down, I think I'll do this. See that? Oh, that was so close. When you get your timing down, you have at least 2 cracks at the chest when you do the long pull, even if it's locked. Fail. See if I frost grenaded there, it would have failed. Now I get to open it. So it's just a safer way to do it if it's locked. Maybe that's a new Rogue's Diary emote. I love lamp. I do love lamp. It could be. It could be. Alright, we're back. Yeah, when I locked, I go to the door. When locked, I go to the door. But even with the gloves, I can fail one time and not get it. That's why I stopped going to the door if it's locked. Because I never get, almost never get, like 98 times out of 100, I'm talking, never get 2 cracks at the chest. So that's why I just go back to the spot from the first video, the one beside the Bog Lord. Because if you're only going to get 1 crack anyway, then going there means you don't have to keep one of the guys at the bottom of the stairs sapped. So it just makes the whole thing smoother. And you can, the sorceress with the guy who walks around that first area at the bottom of the stairs, you can just sap her to keep him in place, which removes them from it. Then you've only got the 3 that you're pulling. And yeah, just makes the run smoother, faster. Why can't I? How am I in combat? The hell? It's very annoying. Why is it targeting? That's so weird. I'm in combat with him, but not with them. Well, I mean, I guess I am now. Alright. Let's get this trinket on. Once we drop combat. Luckily we have our belt up, so we can keep this. Okay. Well played. $17. For chest 3 to 5, I pulled them through the water and drop down that hole like you just did and run back up the ramp. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. Like there's bottom of the stairs on the left, there's 1. And then just opposite that, a little bit ahead, that's 2. And then it's 3, 4, and 5. Like clustered together at the bottom of the tunnel. And then it's 6, 7 up the top of the, on that platform. And then it's 8 behind the 2 guys. So 3 to 5. Oh yeah, yeah, right. 3, 4, and 5, yeah. I pulled them through the water and dropped down the hole like you just did and run back up the ramp. Pull them through the water. So you use, the way I did it in the Druid run You have water walking on, you pull them, you run up the river. You don't go up the tunnel, you run up the river and then run up the ramp and then jump down where the frog step thing is. Instead of just frog stepping, you can just jump down and run across the water. Yeah, that's a good method as well. That's a very good method. You don't have to frog step. I do like frog stepping though. But that's a solid method. I'll start doing that actually. Practice it a bit. I could reset, but no. There's still a chest to get. And the mines and the moats. So we're not doing that. The river pulling is very easy, yeah. Where chest 8 is, I shadow step that guard into blind. Yeah, I started blind stepping as well. I like it. And drop into the water to keep my water walking. Yeah, solid. Sometimes, if you, this guy, if you blind him, if you're a little too fast, sometimes your blind isn't up for that guy. So, because of that, I started trying to gouge him. But if I have water walking up and I try to gouge him and I miss or it fails, I instantly lose it. So I haven't quite nailed how I want to do that. Let's do this. Oh, we opened them all. Nice one. But nice one. I'm going to start doing the river run. In my time away, I forgot about it. That's about enough time. You can evasion and trinket to avoid the hit. Oh yeah. But then you don't have it. Oh wait. Yes, of course. I'm already evasioning, trinketing, and sprinting when we're running from those chests anyway. So it's pointless. I'm stuck. Like I'm using blind because it's just the old method. And I'm stuck in that way of thinking. But of course, if I'm using my trinkets and evasion and my sprint, which I am, there's no point in blinding. I don't need to. Okay, nice one. Although if we do the river run, we don't have to do that. We avoid all that. Mate, by the time Wrath is rolling around, we're gonna have this farm so fine-tuned, it's not even funny. So it's really nice to hear that you were doing Fritzo Schizo, that you figured that out. Because that, so I was theory crafting in here when I was grinding one day, and I figured I could probably figure a way for every class to be able to open the chests at least. Maybe not get all the mines because some of them are in tricky spots that you need, you know, invisibility or invisibility potions or stealth to get to, and it just wouldn't be like profitable to use that many pots, and you wouldn't have enough time with the cooldowns anyway. But still, I figured it'd be possible for any class to get both chests. So somebody lent me their account, a druid, and I made a video doing a druid pull, showing them how to get chest 4, 5, and 6. And while I was doing that, because of course you pull them and then you run them. You pull them, you run them, and then you go to the safe spot beside 4, 5, and 6. You need to get far enough away from the mobs and hop there, reset combat, and then you have enough time to run to the chest as a druid and open it before they get back. And when I was doing that, I realized that we could do this run up here, up the river as well. And I posted that in the Rogues Diary Discord, and I was making videos, and all of that went out of my mind. But you have come up with that yourself, and you've been doing it that way. That's so cool. And thank you for sharing that and reminding me about that strat, because I wanted to do that for a while. I know we're out of here. So I'm going to do that now for the next runs, and you can teach me anything that you've learned and picked up along the way that can make it smoother for me. That would be sick. Let me screenshot the chat so I can stick that into an update video. Feedback. Save. Nice one. Got you, bro. Auto run, reload. "26 minutes. 2 minutes behind." Didn't reset, did I? Too eager. Too eager. There we go. Still got 3 minutes left on this water walking. It is locked, so long pull it. I think I want to go right away. Two minutes. Sick. We could probably do the river run with that pull as well, just run around that thing that I just ran around. Blind the first guard, and instead of going up the tunnel, just run straight across and jump and go for the river. That would work. We'd have to blind the first guy and then gouge the next guy, unless you pre-sap to one of them. Or don't do any of that, just trinket. The only thing is, when you're running away from them, if they come behind you, they can still hit you. So, we'll figure it out. Nice. Bollocks. Alright. It's fairly annoying. Okay. I had to wait for the blind. Like, literally exactly what I was talking about in the last run. I just forgot to apply. It's running on autopilot. So we're going to do that pull again. We're going to do it properly this time. We're not blinding the first guy at the bottom of the stairs. We're going to sprint an evasion and run straight through him. I'm going to save our bubble when we get near the top of the ramp. Step through, jump in the water, and then we have our blind, because we really need that 5 seconds when we get back to the chest. Okay. Do you think locks can use the eye to lure mobs and open the chest, or mine or? I don't know if the eye puts the warlock in combat. If it doesn't, what's the cooldown on eye, by the way? actually good to go straight away here. Except we don't have sprint. It's okay. We have swiftness. Then we have belt. Now we have our blind up. That's fine. I'm not waiting. Nice. That's a 9. That's better. But we still scuffed the oh. We still scuffed the mobs by chest 8. Kind of panic rushed it a little bit. But like I said, rusty as hell. We have trinket, so let's use it. That's about right. vanish anyway. There are few things more satisfying than a full bag of swag ready to send over to your alt, because the RNG dopamine farm doesn't stop with the farm. You get to disenchant things and get greater planers or large prismatic shards. It just keeps on giving, you know. You just get more and more dopamine, more and more gold. It's the best. Look how many pockets we've picked. We haven't gotten a resist. This is normal. And we got 3 of them in that run, like 4 runs ago. Do you think the lock? Yeah, it does. I don't know how the Eye of Kilrog works, so I don't know if it puts you in combat. If it doesn't put you in combat and it doesn't have a long cooldown, then I think it could definitely be used to get you chests. I wish I had. Well, you know what? I mean, I could pay for boosts for every class and then use this farm to pay mages to boost each of the classes to 70, so I could make these videos for each class. But that would be a tremendous project, and I wouldn't really have time for anything else. That would just take up all of my time. And I want to go deep on rogue as opposed to wide on everything else. Even though going wide on everything is a better business decision for the channel. It would reach everyone in the WoW community. But I'd rather stick to rogue for now. always do that. I go into the dungeon, forget that I'm in stealth, click stealth to go into stealth, and just come out of stealth. Alright. No chest left. I'm gonna distract. Chest. Locked. We're gonna go straight away here with a pull. Using the new, like so. And we got our blind. Nice one, pervasion. And schizoverzo. That'll do, I think. We don't even need to distract here. It's a nice spot to watch them all come back. Although maybe not the safest, now that I think about it. Hmm. 2 mana potions. 5 gold 50. Nice. Alright, let's try and bring them to the corner. See if we can lose them there. Yep. Nice. Five. Lovely. So it must be down the back, because we didn't see it pop up. Oh wait, did we? No, we didn't get it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, if you don't see it pop up when you're coming in to the room, it's either this one or that one. Alright, we've got one more run left in this hour. It says 2 here, but that's a mistake. I think it's because I reloaded. When I reload, it maybe it wipes the resets from Kiwi. Not sure. But we're at 300 gold per hour, which is about right for a no gem. Well, we got like, oh, we did get 2 night sides, but you know, no big gems. 300 gold per hour is about right. And we're at 50 minutes, so I think. Oh no, we got 12 minutes left. That's because we reset the. Oh, we might as well get this fell. I think we'll try and go the fast way. We can get him to move. just gonna do this for the lols. Ooh. Alright. Oh well. Well, we need to go back to Shad anyway. To empty our bags. So let's do that. Oh, that's a lot of loot. Love it. Back in the money again. It's so good. You can just be broke, absolutely broke, and come in here and farm for like 3 hours and have 1,000 gold. It's absolutely insane. Like, I love it. Okay. Alright, let's do some disenchanting. Oh. Fritzo Schizo. I was doing these runs on my druid, just getting the mines and moats, but I leveled a rogue just to do this. And honestly, I've made so much more gold. I was hovering around 5k gold on my druid, and I'm sitting on 20k now, just chilling. Yeah, it's insane. Like, it's so good. I didn't notice. I didn't see that last. I must have skipped over it. I don't know. I missed it when you wrote it. Yeah, it's insane. But you know you can open the chests as a druid as well, right? I put a video up on my YouTube showing how to do that, but it's obviously not nearly as easy as rogue. And if you have a rogue, you're all good. You can't out from dungeon without stealth on my server, otherwise insta-death by Alliance rogue. Stealth is a must. Aha. Aha. I mean, you can use invisibility potions, just the cheap ones, lesser ones. You could have a stack of those in your bag, and then whenever you leave the dungeon, just crack one. Or never leave. Oh no, wait, you have to reset. Right. I would have not run up the tunnel if I were you. This is how I do chest 3, 4, 5. They certainly lolled. That set is so good looking, it's unreal. Oh, you mean the Bloodfang? Yeah. It's next level. I will check out your I'm watching it now. Distracting. Oh, I see you've got double fell steals as well. Very nice. Wow, your water effects are really good. I'm kind of tempted now to start playing on my Omen. I have a HP Omen laptop that has a GTX NVIDIA really good graphics card in it. but I actually play WoW on my Mac because I just like the Mac keyboard and so on. But now when I'm looking at your water graphics, it's savage looking. Oh, dude, of course, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I just go into autopilot mode because I've done like 1,000 Steamvaults runs. And so it's ingrained. And when I'm chatting with chat, I go on autopilot for the dungeon mechanics, and I keep forgetting to go up the road. Yeah, nice. 2 greater planar essence. It's pretty cool. Off the rip. Matthew Johnson coming in for a bit of music. Yes, I promise. I will start going up the river. Oh, nice. We got a large prismatic shard from, I think that was a green. That was definitely a blue. Maybe it wasn't a green. I'm tired. 2 greater planar essence from a wrist. 1 from a wrist. I mean, they're 2 gold to vendor. And I just turned them into 15 gold from one and 7, almost 8 gold from the other. Insane. Insane. Greater planar, lovely. 260 to vendor. 4 dust, okay. Three dust. 2 greater planar essence from a pair of 3 gold boots. Dust. See, these weapons used to be worth more to vendor, but now it's saying they're worth 10 gold on average. 2 greater planars, wow. This is a nice amount of gold here. Oh, 2 dust isn't great. 2 greater planars. Shadow protection. Like, part of me wants to keep them and sell them for BT, Black Temple, Mother Shiraz, but it's so far away. Can't be arsed. Arcane dust. Is that it? That's everything? I think so. No. One more, last one. Come on. Greater planar. 2 dust. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it. 3 coriums going in the bank.
What would you ask of death?
Sure. Now we've got nothing on sale. Let's put this bag of swag up and see what we can get for it. Predictions. How much is all this going to be worth? I reckon... I don't even know. 500 gold? I mean, we don't even have any gems, really. We got 2 Night's Eye, but they're not worth anything. Mate, Primal Water fell off a cliff. they were 20 gold for forever. And then about 2 weeks from the end of phase 1, they started to dip and then they just collapsed. All the shadow protection will be extremely oversaturated by the time we reach the need for it as a raider base. Yeah, probably won't get much value from it. I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, feels about right. So many things that I want to buy. But top of the priority list is materials for Belt of Deep Shadow. That's number 1. I wanted to get a Blink Strike for my second rogue, but I don't think I'm going to bother now. I think I am just going to keep him as a farming rogue. For the reasons I mentioned earlier. We need to get, at some point, we need to level enchanting all the way up to 375 so we can get the ring enchants. Total min-maxy bullshit, but there you go. I want it. And then we're going to have to switch over to jewel crafting anyway in phase. I don't know what phase gets the better unique gems. I'm not sure if they'll even be worth it. I need to sim it. I'm going to keep the Agi. But I'll go enchanting. And that's going to be a lot of money. Okay, I reckon around 500 gold. Let's see. $460. Close enough. And 160 already sold before we finish listening. Unreal. Unreal. Gonna send those back. Actually, we need more water walking. Don't think we have any in the bank. Plenty of frosties. But no more water walking. Right. $155. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Oh, McBacon's bags. Right. I was looking at his money, not mine. So why can't I buy any more of these? I wanted to get the 50 even. But I suppose 45 will have to do. broken so cheap. On my server, it's 4 gold each. Yeah, one of the benefits of being on a PvE server, they're usually much more forgiving economies. Do I really want to equip this? It's 1,000 gold to sell it. Of course. $120 gold. This cost me Spine Sever. It sims 2 DPS lower. It depends on your loadout, of course. But for me, when I simmed it against the Phase 1 Biss, which is the Sun Fury Bow of the Phoenix, it simmed 2 DPS lower. 2. And you can buy them on the auction house on my server for 120 gold. Slept on. So slept on. Unreal. Gloves, belt, boots, gnomish. Where's my charm of alacrity? Would be nice to get Morrows. That's about it, really. Yeah. Yeah, the Bloodfang with the weapon combo. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's... When I was playing original TBC, I had my rogue, but he didn't have any Bloodfang. I didn't raid then. I was fairly young, very bad at the game. Didn't even get to raiding at that point. But this set was like my dream. And when I was playing original TBC with my rogue, and I saw these, my friend and I were drooling over them. The guy I'm going to see in Germany when I fly on Wednesday, Rob, and for my birthday, he made me 2 of these, which weren't great for PvE, but just for the drip. And it was unreal. So years later, when I played Wrath, then I went back into BWL with some people to try and collect Bloodfang, but I couldn't properly get it. But I knew that this cape from the BOJ vendor matched Bloodfang perfectly. So I said, whenever I get Bloodfang, I'm going to get that cape with it. So the last time when Classic re-released in 2020, I was like, I'm getting it. So I had a Night Elf Rogue. My first video, actually, the SV farming video, has my Night Elf Rogue in it, in full Bloodfang. with this cape. And I got the... I don't think I got the swords on her then, but I think in Wrath I got them on her, so... Yeah, but this time around is the first time I've had the whole full set together. And I couldn't be happier with it. It's so badass. I love it. Now we have to hand that in at some point. Boys, I'm failing here. I'm fading. I have a feeling that this trinket might be Abyss in Wrath, because you click it and you wait until the last 2 seconds, and then you have 650 attack power, and you time that right, and you attack the boss. And in Wrath, it snapshots your attack power when your first application of deadly poison goes on the target, and whatever your attack power is then, it will multiply your poison damage by that. So even if when the trinket falls off, because your first application of poison had that much AP, and so the value of the poison damage was assigned in relation to that, every subsequent poison application will apply at the same rate of damage. So that's why it's AP snapshotting, how it works in Wrath. It's the same for Death Knight gargoyles, right? So I'm super happy I have this, because this might turn out to be like Swarm Guard, or the BWL poison trinket is also Biss or close to Biss for poison snapshotting in Wrath. So that's a nice one to have. And I also want to make a for fun video, like what's the biggest ambush crit that's possible, and that just means stacking AP, as much AP as you can get for that, if that's all you're trying to do. I mean, it's just for memes, right? But you don't need agility. The only thing you're getting out of, the only benefit from agility in that context is for the AP, because you don't need the crit, because you're going to be spec'd into ambush anyway, so you're going to have like 45 flat ambush crit chance. And since it's a one time only, like once off ambush, and it has to crit. So if it doesn't crit, it's fine. It doesn't make it into the video. It's not like you're doing damage on a boss or parsing, right? So you don't actually need crit. Agility gives you crit and attack power. Those are the offensives, so you don't need the crit. So you just literally want to stack AP, as much AP as you can get. And if you can't get AP, as much agility and strength, because it turns into AP. And then something like Jom Gabar, and waiting to the last 2 seconds, and then popping something else, and just nailing an ambush, and just trying to get, I don't know what we could do with that. But that's going to be a lot of fun. Let me take out the orb for a sec, because I bought this orb because I wanted to turn into a member of the opposing faction and walk around with Bloodfang in different suits, body suits, right? Different races. But the last time I switched it turned me into a male night elf. Ugh. But also, it wouldn't let me, it wouldn't show this armor. It came with its own Timu armor. Watch. See? It looks so bad. It's not like you can switch stuff out. It just doesn't work. So that's kind of useless. We'll sell it.
Everything has a price.
Good luck.
We will have justice.
Alright, let me see. You can pop evasion when you get to the 2 guards at the bridge if you really want to make sure you don't get hit. Yes, yes. All of the shadow protection will be, yes. Down the water walking, yeah, perfect. One of the most handsome, ugly undeads. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright guys, I'm gonna sleep. I'm wrecked. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for joining, watching. Appreciate you, each and every one of you. I'm so tired I can't even speak. I'll be back on tomorrow for more shenanigans. Take it easy, stay safe. Much love.